Welcome back to my channel. This is Samuel. All right, starting from where we stopped the last time we had our tutorial, we talked about how to register a free domain name and a free hosting platform, which we discussed, and I showed everybody how to do that, and we're able to register a free domain name, and we're able to host the domain name. So today we are going to talk about how to launch or deploy a WordPress into our domain to be able to design the website, right? That was where we stopped. But if you were not able to watch, or if you are not able to go through that lesson with us, you can go back to my YouTube and watch it. It is right here. This is it. How to register free domain name and a free hosting platform. So watch it before you come to this part of the tutorial, which is launching WordPress or deploying WordPress into your domain name or into your site to be able to design it to get your website, right? So this was where we stopped, and we used Pentium.io. Everything is there, and as well I'm going to add this the link to the previous lesson we had into the description of this particular lesson we are going through now. So if you had missed anything, if you had not understood anything we talked about in the last section or last lesson, you go back and watch it before coming over to this place, because you understanding this is key, right? So let's move ahead. So like I said, we have been able to launch the we have been able to create the domain. We have been able to register. So what are we trying to do now? We are now trying to install WordPress. WordPress is an app that will help us to design these websites, that will help us to style this website, add contents to it, add images, add whatever content you want to add to your website to make it look either as a website or as a blog. Apart from WordPress, they still have other applications they use in designing websites, but WordPress is the most popular, and most companies and most people use WordPress because of the interface. Is very easy to learn. It is very easy to navigate around WordPress, and the plugins as well, and it's as well secured. So that's why most people use WordPress. So that's what we are going to use. So since after we have hosted the website and the domain, so we click on this deploy to actually install WordPress, right? So I click on deploy. It might take some few minutes to actually do this. So while it's deploying, you just relax and watch the progress. So after a while it has completed. As you can see, it shows us complete. So visit your Pentium site dashboard. So you click on this, it takes you back to the dashboard. Takes you back to the dashboard. This is your domain name. This is my domain name. Last Swing Tutorial. Last Swing Tutorial is my domain name, right? These are the available add-ons which we don't need. Delete sites, PHP version, and all the rest. Okay, just go through them because I think they have changed some of the interface. It wasn't like this before, but we are going to get it right. Okay, we are going to get it right. So it's saying visit site or site admin. Click here now. It's going to launch that. Ask me to log in as an admin, right? So I'll choose which language do I want. Which of the language do I speak? I speak English. Yes. Welcome to the famous 5 minutes WordPress installation process. Just fill the information below and you will be on your way to using the most extendable and powerful personal publishing platform in the world, right? So information needed, please provide the following information. Don't worry, you can always change these settings later. So what is the site name? If you like, put a site name. So just put last swing. So what's your username? What's your username? Okay, that will be my username last week for Sam. So you put a password. Sorry, I'm going to hide this. So you put a password. Make sure your password is strong. Make sure your password is very strong to prevent hackers. To prevent hackers from, attacking your website or hacking your site, right? So which email do you want to use? Which email do you want to use? So I'll go back here. I'll copy this. Use this. Copy this. Go back here and paste it. Okay, that's the email I want to use. So what's next? Don't ever click on this. Don't ever click on this. Don't ever click this. Make sure it's not checked. Make sure it's not checked. It said discourage search engine from indexing this site. It is up to search engine to honor this request, but don't ever tick this, because if you tick this, it's just like you're telling Google not to showcase your website online. It's as simple as that. Just like you're telling Google, please, I want my site to be private. I want it to be for me and for me alone, right? So don't ever tick that. But later, I will still, in the course of the tutorial, I will still explain this in a deeper way so that we will all understand. But for now, just know that if you tick this, you're telling search engine to not index your site, to not show your site, to not crawl through your site, right? That's what you're telling Google to do. So after all this, make sure you know what your password is. Make sure you know your username. Make sure you know these two things. They are very important. So after this, you click on install WordPress. Remember, the first thing we did was to deploy WordPress. Now the second thing we are doing now is to install WordPress, which we have successfully done. So I'll save my password. Now you should save yours too. So the next thing you do is to click on login. So it has brought us to the login page. This is where you get to log in to your website. So you click on login, and this is the back end of your website. This is how it looks like. This is the back end of your website. This is where you begin to design all that you need to design. This is where you need to go through the website design, right? This is where all the things happen. Okay, so thank you once more for watching. Next time when we come, we are going to talk about all this. We are going to talk about all this: the home, the dashboard, the sites, the this, and all these settings. We are going to talk about how to set up your back end and all there is to know about your back end. Once we walk through that, then talk about how to create pages, how to uh, install themes, how to install plugins, how to design the website. So we have actually started, and we are not going to stop again. So please, if you have not subscribed to this channel and you want to learn how to design websites, this is all free. I am teaching you from beginning to end, all free. So please subscribe to the channel so that immediately a new video comes up, you'll be the first to know. Subscribe to this channel so that you get to know how to do this for yourself. If you're a businesswoman and you need to get a website for yourself, you do not need anybody to design your website for you. Here I am going to guide you from the beginning to the end, that at the end of this tutorial you become a professional website designer or web developer. So subscribe to the channel, hit on that notification button for updates, and as well give this video a thumbs up if it actually made sense to you. So take care of yourself. When next to come, we are going to talk about generally about the back end and all the settings that are necessary before we now go ahead into the design. Okay, so have fun, be good, and be safe. Bye.